My name is Kevin Dippel, and I'm attending Collin College. I am currently in progress of getting my bachelor's in cybersecurity at Collin College. I am the first group of students getting their bachelor's degree at Collin, so that's exciting. I've always been a tinkerer, that taking apart building was there from an early age. The older I got, the more technical the toys that I got, electronics I would end up playing with, and then I'd be like, ooh, I wonder how this works. Then got into computers probably mid-90s. I built computers when I was in high school into college. So computers have always been there. But it was really early 2000s before I realized that, hey, maybe I should do this as a career. Worked for a company for a little over 12 years. They went through layoffs. Luckily, I was one of the ones that got laid off. I do say luckily because I really hated my job, but I was in such a deep rut that I needed that push. 2009, I came back to Collin, and 2 years later ended up with my first associate's degree in Convergence Technology, and then 2 semesters later finished my associates in computer networking and in cybersecurity. Currently the campus technology manager of the Collin College Frisco campus. And what that entails is that I have 9 people who report to me, 6 full-time, 3 part-timers, and we're responsible for every computer that is on the Frisco campus, whether it's a classroom, staff faculty computer, or conference center. So me and my team are well versed in both computers and AV side of IT. I'm going to say I had a really, really good advisor. The advisor was my wife, who also works for Collin College, and at the time she actually did work in advising. And when I lost my job and was trying to figure out what to do in my next life, she's like, hey, we have this convergence program that I think would be perfect for you. So she made me go to one of the seminars. Your office, the grant office, was explaining what convergence technology was and the degree program. I went and fell in love with it, and I'm like, hey, I can actually do this. I can actually get my college degree and a shot at a really good job. Outside of being able to be a student assistant and getting to work closely with the IT staff at the Frisco campus, the courses that Collin has offered have been huge. Since there's a lot of hands-on training that goes on in these classes, it's one of those, you can read a book but until you actually touch that cable or touch that stick of memory, you don't know how it all works together. So the fact that, the courses that Collin offers is just amazing, and such a wide spectrum of classes that we have here at Collin, that really whatever area of IT, whether it's, hardware, software tech, to cybersecurity and everything in between, Collin offers it. And I've taken just about every IT class offered. There are some that I would like to retake again, just because technology has advanced so much from the time I've graduated to now, that I know that the classes are ever evolving. So that is the nice thing about my job, is that I can kind of poke in and talk to the instructor and say, hey, what's going on? Without actually having to retake the class. Short and long term are kind of one in the same. One of the reorgs or rethinking of how the hierarchical structure of my department goes is that they've created an assistant director and a director spot. So, the short term is like to at some point go into more of a management and leadership role. So short term, that's, me working on my bachelor's degree, making sure that I've got the degrees required. But long term, it would be nice to be a director here. Collin and this program has given me such a purpose in life, because when I was laid off, everybody kind of knows that's a pretty low point in people's lives. And, Collin has brought me out of that. So, I want to give back to Collin. So I want to make sure that the next students behind me get the same experience that I did at Collin. My degree in convergence, computer networking, and cyber security has greatly affected my financial situation, because I know without those degrees that I would not be in the position that I'm at. It's most, if not all, companies require some sort of degree to be hired, and without those IT degrees, then I would not be making the salary that I'm making now. I'm actually talking of retirement, not anytime soon, but it's an actual discussion. Collin and the IT program at Collin has given me a whole new lease on life. I hope that people can find the passion that I do in whatever degree field that they want to go down, and actually enjoy life.